Outframe the halo effect. Humans are not nearly as logical as we'd like to believe, or at least in the way we like to believe. We are logical, but the inputs are subjective. For example, you're standing in front of a buffet, and you've got one more spot on your plate, a baked potato or some fries. It may feel like a random decision, but it's purely logical. You look at both, and each one gives you a certain feeling. Most of this happens subconsciously, but it happens. Each choice gives you a feeling that is based on a lot of inputs, and you'll choose the one with the strongest input. The reason formal logic seems so difficult is all the inputs and their relationships must be forced through our conscious brains. If A and B but not C, then. If A and not B and C, then. Even more complex is most of the inputs to our decisions are instinctive, filtered through a cajillion generations of natural selection. This includes all the non-logical biases we have. For example, something that seems purely illogical is the halo effect. A pretty girl says some random stuff, and we think it's much more important than it is. A smelly homeless guy says that same random stuff, and we think he's crazy. But the pretty girl says the random stuff, and we think she's a genius. Illogical, right? Well, not according to the mathematics of natural selection. Dudes who overestimated the importance of what pretty girls said paid more attention to pretty girls. And guys who paid more attention to pretty girls compared to guys who ignored those pretty girls had more sex with pretty girls. And from a pure natural selection standpoint, pretty equals healthy. So from a long multi-generational frame of natural selection, overestimating the importance of whatever pretty girl said was purely logical. But today it doesn't seem to make much sense. Just like eating whatever we can as much as we can doesn't make much sense. But both were very important in the past. Most of the time when we think of this instinct mismatch, we tend to only see it as a problem. Like girls getting way more attention and fame and money only because of their looks, or how hard it is to maintain a healthy body. But we can also understand instinct mismatch and leverage it to our benefit. Another kind of halo effect is something called congruence, how much you believe in what you are saying. This is the main ingredient in authority. And the dude who speaks with the most authority based on the strength of their belief is going to be the natural leader. And what do natural leaders get? Pretty much whatever they want, including all the pretty girls. And you can build in this inner belief system so you can radiate this mostly subconscious congruence and be the natural leader in more and more situations. To learn how, visit mindpersuasion.com/inner-frame.